Any transition. This is how you win hard-fought road games.
Batum knocks him on Green, and Boris Diaw, his fellow Frenchman, both of them had to play small ball center in their careers and kind of trying to get a feel for how they guarded big men.
I went over to Kawhi and made sure he was okay and acknowledged that he hit him and it wasn't intentional.
So Marjanovic will shoot free throws, 5 of 6 from the line in this series.
I'm sure that apology makes his head feel better.
Marjanovic, 77% at his size. He's not playing basketball because he's tall. He's playing basketball because he loves to play, and he's very skilled and really smart.
The clock, and/or get on the offensive board.
Jackson drives, goes right to the goal, lays it up and in.
Again, against that zone, setting that, it was a double pick and roll, which sets up penetration opportunities.
Marjanovic down low, shot is good. Nice soft touch with those enormous hands. Doncic floats it up. They're going right to Marjanovic, taking advantage of that height disparity. And Marjanovic,
wise, instead of a single, they set a staggered pick and roll.
Turnover. Finney-Smith back to Porzingis, and Dallas regains the lead. Timeout, LA.
Reggie Jackson, we've seen moving around pretty cleanly in this third quarter. He did get treatment during halftime, but as you can see, he's just fine now, Mike.
Thank you, Rachel. Good ball movement there against that zone defense, and Leonard knocks down him off the glass.
Coming out early in this second half. Again, you saw another blitz against Doncic.
How about Dad, Tim Hardaway Sr.?
Lead. Doncic, guarded by Reggie Jackson. Hardaway Jr. again, puts it in.
They come in double. They came with sort of a half double. He was able to get Hardaway Jr. a clean look at 3.
You know, here in this crowd, last year these two teams played in the first round of the playoffs. 6 hard-fought.
He's a great free throw shooter.
Tim Hardaway Jr. feeling it and floats it up and in.
And similar to what the Clippers are doing, baiting in the pick and roll action, so are the Mavs.
Reggie Jackson hesitated and then connects. 20 points for Reggie Jackson, and we're just 4.5 minutes into the third.
And it's all starting again off that pick and roll against the zone.
Marjanovic once again. He's got 8 points in the third quarter.
But it's starting with Luka again, taking the pick and roll double team. The Clippers, the lineup that they have on the floor, they have the ability. My goodness.
Kawhi Leonard with a 7-3 man right there.
Selling out defensively, trapping.
Well, they switch it with Marcus Morris Sr. as Finney-Smith hits the 3, but I don't think they want Batum or Reggie Jackson or Paul George in that switch.
Leonard pass deflected by Porzingis and stolen.
Have your best players make the right decisions. And Luka has done that in this quarter.
Rick Carlisle's been around the NBA a long time. 19 years as a head coach in the league and assistant for many others. Played for 5 years. He was saying the other day, Luka Doncic is one of the toughest players I've ever seen or ever been around. Playing with that neck strain in this series. Remember last year he had that badly sprained ankle and still performed beautifully for his Mavericks despite the loss in that first round. 5 on the shot clock. Marcus Morris, pretty spin move but can't hit. Marjanovic, his 9th rebound.
Finney-Smith and Porzingis have been absolutely great in the zone, covering so much ground.
Doncic misses the 3. He's 0 for 4 from three-point range. Reggie Jackson, and a foul call on Hardaway. That's going to be his first, team's 3rd. As we're just past the midway point here in the third quarter.
A huge part of this series is Boban and Porzingis, their size in the zone. You don't get in trouble. In other situations, you see guys be exposed because you put them in pick and roll action. But their ability to use their length and size in the zone is disruptive.
Well, Kawhi Leonard not disrupted that time, but you're right, Mark.
But see, that's a great counter. Get your best player in the middle of the floor. Throw it to him early in the clock and see what they do.
Doncic, Finney Smith, Marjanovic, big third quarter, short shot for 20 points. Finney Smith guarding Kawhi Leonard, keeps jabbing at him with that right arm. Kawhi Leonard for three. It's good. Kawhi Leonard nails his second three-pointer. He's got 25, and now Rick Carlisle wants timeout.
Their best is needed.
Nice feed inside. Batum kicks it out. Paul George for three. Can't get it to fall. George just 3 of 10 from the field. And Dallas's lead remains 2.
And trying to put Reggie Jackson into action and force him to defend.
Doncic gets by. Throws it inside. Cauley Stein can't get it. Leonard the rebound. Jackson back to George. Jackson on the drive. Kicks it out. Good ball movement. Leonard, one extra pass. Batum for three. Way off of Porzingis the rebound. Porzingis just 7 points and 3 rebounds. But Jeff, as you said, he's done some good things defensively. Not his strength normally.
Yeah, and I think he's going to have to give him some punch.
He has not scored big here in this series. Did have a big three-pointer in Game 5. Doncic trying to get some contact. Shot won't go.
But you're right about Porzingis. He's too big and too skilled to just be a regular guy on the floor.